Please, no gang signs. No, throw it up, I'm kidding. Yeah, peace. I love peace.
Number 10, Sin City, Mickey Rourke.
Wait a minute, why did she call you Wendy?
Because that's my name, you ape. Goldie was my sister. My twin sister.
I guess she was the nice one.
While features based on graphic novels aren't new, every now and then a film comes around that manages to stand out effortlessly. Sin City was one such film. The neo-noir revenge flick was unique in more ways than one, with its gritty aesthetic and distinctive use of color setting it apart from the Marvel and DC projects of that era.
I'm also going to be needing a dozen 2-foot lengths of this rubber tubing and a spool of razor wire.
Not only did the movie become a critical and commercial success, it also served as a comeback vehicle for actor Mickey Rourke. Once a leading man in the 80s, Rourke abandoned acting for boxing, but struggled to regain his previous success upon returning to the industry. Sin City reignited Rourke's career and earned him multiple awards for his performance.
Well, your best bet is drive her all the way up to Sacred Oaks.
What about you? Are you leaving town?
Hell no. I like it here.
Number 9, Airplane, Leslie Nielsen.
You'd better tell the captain we've got to land as soon as we can. This woman has to be gotten to a hospital.
A hospital? What is it?
It's a big building with patients, but that's not important right now. Tell the captain I must speak to him.
Certainly.
When a comedy's done right, it can create a cultural ripple effect that lasts for generations. The quips never get old, the bits always stay fresh, and it can be enjoyed by people of any age. The satirical classic Airplane pulled this off perfectly, easily becoming one of the most quoted pieces in the genre.
Captain, how soon can you land?
I can't tell.
You can tell me I'm a doctor.
No, I mean, I'm just not sure.
The film's success lay in its casting of actors known mostly for dramatic roles who excelled in deadpan comedy. While it didn't necessarily save the career of Canadian actor Leslie Nielsen, it completely reinvented it. Before then, Nielsen was known for serious roles, including in disaster films, which he later parodied in Airplane. The movie revealed his talent for deadpan comedy and completely changed the trajectory of his career.
Can you fly this plane and land it?
Surely you can't be serious.
I am serious. And don't call me Shirley.
Number 8, Uncut Gems, Adam Sandler.
You having a good time?
Yes.
Typically, describing a film as stressful or panic-inducing would imply a negative review. That isn't always the case. Some utilize tension in a way that leaves spectators breathless, creating an entirely unique viewing experience. A prime example is Uncut Gems, which follows a jeweler's desperate attempt to make the sale of his life. The jeweler was played by Adam Sandler, the guy who rose to fame on Saturday Night Live, and became every critic's least favorite comedic actor with a string of golden Razzies to his name.
I disagree. I disagree, Gary.
Sandler's manic performance was praised as one of the best of the year and cast him in an entirely different light. This was the switch up many of his fans had been hoping for.
That's history right there, you understand?
Number 7, Deadpool, Ryan Reynolds.
That's $27.50.
I never carry a wallet while I'm working. Ruins the lines in my suit.
Oh.
But how about a crisp high five?
Okay.
Merry Christmas.
Up until this point, superhero movies rarely ventured outside the family-friendly box. Many followed a similar formula that guaranteed success, but toned down the mature humor and gratuitous violence. That is, until the release of Deadpool. The film introduced the world to a hilarious yet vicious anti-hero who was surprisingly easy to root for. Much of this success was due to Ryan Reynolds' brilliant portrayal of Deadpool.
Hands off the merchandise.
Merchandise? Huh. So you, bump fuzzies for money?
Yep.
Prior to this, Reynolds had struggled in the superhero genre. He starred in Blade Trinity, which was the worst reviewed film in the trilogy, and his leading role in Green Lantern was heavily panned. However, with Deadpool, Reynolds finally proved he had enough charisma and talent to carry a superhero film all on his own.
Besides, nobody's getting hurt. That guy was already up there when I got here.
Number 6, Everything Everywhere All at Once, Ke Huy Quan.
I'm not your husband, and he's not the one you know. I'm another version of him from another life path, another universe. I'm here because we need your help.
Actor Ke Huy Quan first rose to prominence as a child actor in the mid-1980s with roles in films like Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom and The Goonies. However, as he grew older, he discovered that there were very few roles for actors who looked like him in Hollywood. After about 2 decades working as a stunt choreographer and assistant director, Quan's acting career was jolted back to life with 2022's Everything Everywhere All at Once.
我想告诉你，如果有来生，我还是会选择和你一起报税，开心一点。
The film's genuinely distinctive concept took the movie industry by storm and helped revitalize people's love for independent cinema. For his outstanding performance, Guan won an Academy Award, alongside his co-star Michelle Yeoh, whose career the film also breathed new life into.
I will always want to hear with you.
Number 5, Birdman, Michael Keaton.
You can't do this to me.
To you?
Oh, shut up. You know what I'm talking about.
Oh, yeah, you're talking about you.
Now,
what else
don't
is
do
new?
the thing where
I'm making about me.
Look, I'm trying to do something that's important.
This is not important.
It's important to me.
Starring in a blockbuster may seem like the ideal way for an entertainer to have a stable career. However, there are drawbacks to such success. As depicted in films like Birdman, the movie tells the story of an aging actor who's determined to have one last taste of fame, no matter how small. Every facet was fully realized, from its seamless single-take appearance to the meta conversations about relevancy.
We'll make a comeback. They're waiting for something huge. We'll give it to them. Shave off that pathetic goatee. Get some surgery.
Much like the part he portrayed, actor Michael Keaton experienced a career lull after his role in Tim Burton's Batman franchise. While his character in Birdman may not have gotten the comeback he sought, Keaton ultimately did. The film earned him his first ever Oscar nomination and paved the way for a highly successful late career.
What has to happen in a person's life for them to become a critic, anyway? What are you writing, another review? Is it any good? Is it?
Number 4, John Wick, Keanu Reeves.
4 years?
5 and change.
So tell me, how was life on the other side?
It was good, Eddie. Far better than I deserved.
Dialogue is usually a crucial element of a film, but some have proven they can get by with very little. John Wick was riding a fine line. It easily could have become a run-of-the-mill retribution tale. However, by focusing on choreography and style, it subverted expectations and became a very lucrative product. The unexpected depth found within its titular role gave the violence a purpose and made audiences empathize with him.
People keep asking if I'm back, and I haven't really had an answer. But now, yeah, I'm thinking I'm back.
That was largely thanks to Keanu Reeves. The actor's stoic demeanor, which previously earned him the ire of critics, was perfect for John Wick and garnered rave reviews. This acclaim contrasted sharply with the criticism he faced in the years prior and helped re-establish him as an action star.
You, working again?
No, just sorting some stuff out.
Oh, well. I'll leave you be then.
Number 3, The Whale, Brendan Fraser.
I'm sorry.
You say you're sorry one more time, I will shove a knife right into you, I swear to God.
Go ahead. What's it gonna do? My internal organs are 2 feet in at least.
While intense, action-packed thrillers are always fun, there's something to be said for a simpler yet gripping narrative. Sometimes all you need to keep an audience enthralled are layered, complex characters. The Whale centered on an obese college professor who tries to repair his relationships with loved ones and himself amid failing health.
That's an interesting perspective. It would make for an interesting essay.
Brendan Fraser was the perfect choice for such a role. The actor had experienced a string of personal problems, including the loss of his mother, a contentious divorce, and an alleged sexual assault. These hardships led to a career slump in the late 2000s and 2010s. However, The Whale brought Fraser back into mainstream circles, earning him the Oscar for Best Actor.
And would you pay for this thing?
Nothing, we ordered it for a patient a few months ago. It's just been sitting around.
What happened to the patient?
Just try it out, please.
Number 2, Pulp Fiction, John Travolta.
What do they call it?
They call it Royale with cheese.
Royale with cheese.
That's right.
What do they call a Big Mac?
Big Mac's a Big Mac, but they call it Le Big Mac.
Actor John Travolta made his name in Hollywood with the late 70s musical films Saturday Night Fever and Grease. While he did have a few moderate box office successes afterwards, he also appeared in one too many critical and commercial failures that negatively impacted his career.
Well, I'm of the opinion that if Marcel's lived his whole life, he don't need know nothing about this incident.
Then Quentin Tarantino came calling. The director's 1994 picture, Pulp Fiction, cast Travolta in the unusual role of a hitman. The film's unconventional format and gripping narrative brought it immediate acclaim, transforming the lives of everyone involved, including Travolta. It earned him a second Oscar nomination for Best Actor and made him a highly sought-after leading man once again. As a result, Travolta remained booked and busy throughout the rest of the 1990s and the 2000s.
You looking at something, friend? You ain't my friend, Pluka.
What's that?
I think you heard me just fine, Punchy.
Before we unveil our top pick, here are a few honorable mentions. Good Time, Robert Pattinson. The thrilling story and cinematography cast Pattinson in a brand new light.
It's just you and me. I'm your friend, right?
I love you, all right?
Halloween, Jamie Lee Curtis, breathed new life into the series and reintroduced Curtis as a scream queen.
If the way I raised your mother means that she hates me, but that she's prepared for the horrors of this world, then I can live with that.
Paddington 2, Hugh Grant. The wholesome sequel reminded viewers of Grant's comedic prowess.
Why the lemon face, Hamlet? If you have something to say, I beg you share it with us all. It is not, nor it cannot come to good. Really?
Scream, Drew Barrymore. Its referential humor and well-executed scares helped put Barrymore back on the map.
Do you have a boyfriend?
No.
You never told me your name.
Why do you want to know my name?
I want to know who I'm looking at.
What did you say?
Number 1, Iron Man, Robert Downey Jr.
There are two things I want to do. I want an American cheeseburger. And the other
That's enough of that.
is not what you think. I want you to call for a press conference now.
Call for a press conference?
Yeah. Hogan,
what on
drive.
earth for?
Cheeseburger first.
It's one thing for a film to revitalize an actor's reputation, but doing so while launching one of the most profitable franchises in entertainment history is nothing short of remarkable. Iron Man's sharp, well-written origin story paired with flashy, well-animated action scenes left millions entranced. The film found its star in Robert Downey Jr., who had a lot at stake with the role. Downey had previously dealt with substance use disorder, which led to multiple arrests and severely damaged his career.
What's going on here?
Let's face it, this is not the worst thing you've caught me doing.
Studio executives were initially hesitant to cast him in Iron Man, but their decision ultimately paid off. The film catapulted Downey back to the top of the A-list, finishing what Kiss Kiss Bang Bang had started just a few years earlier.
That's funny. I got a 10 says pass the pepper. I got 2 quarters sing harmony on Moonlighted in Vermont. What? Talking money. A talking monkey? Talking monkey, yeah. Yeah, came here from the future.
Has a movie ever revived your favorite actor's career? Let us know in the comments below.
This is how I win. All right?
Did you enjoy this video? Check out these other clips from Watch Mojo, and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.